Now that we have a video in the WMV format, we are ready to put it into our PowerPoint. Now, before I actually do that, I just want to show you the wrong way of working because it's something that trips a lot of people up. And this applies to sounds and videos. PowerPoint doesn't embed sounds or videos in the presentation itself. What that means is it doesn't actually save the video or sound file as part of the PowerPoint. It just saves a link to that file. So wherever you want to use this PowerPoint, you need to separately take your video and sound files with as well. Now, I'm looking here at this folder, and I've decided to make a PowerPoint for the GEV advertisement, and that's what we have open here. And I have these inside their own folder, and just to make things easier to organize, we can imagine, for example, if I had tons and tons of really small sound files. I've put the video into a separate video folder. And it's a tempting thing to do because it could make things a lot easier to organize if you have a videos and a sounds folder and then your PPT on its own. So let's just see how that works. So if I go Insert, and then in order to insert a video file, I click Movie from File, and I'm going to look for my GEV advertisement PPT, look in Videos, and there it is. So I insert it, and I get this pop-up message asking me, do I want the movie to start automatically when the slide comes up or when it's clicked? I'm going to choose when clicked, and note that I can also change the size of this video. I can move it around. And so let's do a slideshow, and let's see what happens. Okay, so we saw that worked just fine. And that is actually what I wanted to show. And that's why this is something that trips people up a lot. It's the wrong way to work because it only works in PowerPoint 2007. So PowerPoint 2007 is able to remember where I got this video file from. So because I got it from this folder, PowerPoint can remember this URL, and then when it loads the file, it doesn't really matter where the video or sound file is, as long as it's in the same place when I try to play it. The problem is that once you load that onto an EV computer, which uses an older version of PowerPoint, it won't work. PowerPoint is not able to track exactly where this file was inserted from. So, in order to make sure that your videos and sound clips work, you need to make sure that they are in the same folder as this PowerPoint. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this file, I'm going to paste it into this folder. So PowerPoint 2003, when it's asked to play a video, is just going to look at the folder that the PowerPoint is in and look for the video there. If it doesn't find it, it's not going to play anything. So let's just go back to our PowerPoint, delete this, and reinsert it. And there it is. And we're going to play it when clicked. Let's check our preview. And there again it plays. So, just something important to bear in mind, if you're working on PowerPoint 2007 at home, you could quite possibly end up putting a whole bunch of videos and sounds in a folder like this, and they're going to work absolutely fine on your computer at home. But then as soon as you load them up on a computer that we work on in one of our classrooms or the office, you're suddenly going to find that none of them want to work, and you are going to have to first take all of those videos and sounds and put them into this folder, and then you're going to have to delete them all from your PowerPoint and reinsert them, which really is not something that you want to have to do. So the important thing is just to remember from the beginning, make sure that your video and sound files are in the same folder as the PowerPoint itself. And if you can do that and follow the few steps we've seen, you shouldn't run into many problems at all. Just one last thing I wanted to mention. Media Converter does very well with converting files, but the quality is not going to be exceptional. It compresses the files quite a lot, and so you're not going to get anything close to perfect picture quality. And if you look closely at these files, you'll see that by the time they get to PowerPoint, the quality is quite a lot less than it was in YouTube. So just bear in mind that you probably don't want to have your whole PowerPoint resting on just video files, especially if they have a lot of detail, because the quality is not going to be absolutely excellent every time.
In the 21st century, alternative model for future public education to follow, and it has acquired a great reputation as a center to start cultivating global human resources, delivering its programs to over 50,000 students so far.